In yet another harrowing event in the city of Gaza, a hospital was attacked by Israelis on Friday. The attack began with a series of airstrikes on the western and northern sides of the hospital, accompanied with gunfire and drone strikes, following which Israeli forces stormed the medical complex. The assault reportedly began abruptly as occupation forces used two detained Palestinians as human shields. It is reported that 29 people lost their lives amongst various other casualties. The latest strike came just days after the United Nations World Health Organization sent a team to the hospital for the first time in 60 days. As the Israeli onslaught in Gaza clocked past 423 days this week, the famine continues to spread across the entire strip, with more than 1 million people surviving without access to food since July or perhaps even earlier. Israelis have blocked humanitarian assistance to the strip as Palestinians in Gaza have been subjected to decades of displacement and violations to rights of peace, freedom and health. Serbian university students blocked entry at dozens of universities across the country on Friday. In an unfortunate accident, a train station roof collapsed on November 1st, killing 15 people and injuring 2. The concrete awning of the recently roof caved in and has since become a topic of debate for the opposition. Citizens have taken to the streets, blaming the government for corruption and nepotism that resulted in the shoddy construction. The ruling coalition denies the charges as the protests intensify, awaiting a judgment. 2 American citizens and a Canadian went missing after they attempted to summit New Zealand's highest mountain. The climbers are presumed dead, as search operations were suspended on Friday. The climbers flew to the area on November 30th and planned to summit the 12,218-foot alpine mountain via Zurbriggen Ridge. The three were reportedly overdue to meet their flight back on Monday, following which a helicopter and search rescue personnel began looking for them. Several items have been retrieved earlier this week, and the victims allegedly fell to them. A Boston city councillor was arrested on Friday on federal fraud charges. An indictment alleges that the councillor hired a staff member in 2022 who is related to her and agreed to give that person a $13,000 bonus, most of which they would kick back to her. More details are expected to be released by the U.S. Attorney Office and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, though the councillor, identified as Tanya Fernandez Anderson, has been arrested on 5 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of theft concerning a program receiving federal funds. Fernandez Anderson became the first African immigrant and first Muslim elected to the council in November 2021, according to her biography on the city government's website. She was re-elected in 2023.